Hey, Sunshine Dupacaroos. How the heck are you? I hadn't done one this way in a while, so I was having some technical difficulties. I couldn't get one thing to go where I wanted to go, and I couldn't figure out why not. Nevertheless, how the heck are you, man? Black Friday today. Had a long day at work. Worked about a 10-hour plus shift today. It was a little crazy. Bear with me while I'm trying to figure something out here. There we go. Set that down there. Oh, mercy, Percy. So I decided to pop a beer. I've been struggling drinking a lot of beer lately, but I wanted to have one. This is the Winter Ride Double Bock at 7.5%. It is a Trader Joe's beer, but it's really good, man. Dark roasted caramel Munich malts, it says. Yeah, it's done exquisitely well. So sláinte. Oh, cheese biscuits, man. How the heck are you? So I also did for me a couple ounces. It's going to do whiskey. It's a beer and whiskey neat pairing. So Ben Holiday, 1856 original, bottled in bond, Missouri straight bourbon whiskey. This one it's a 6-year-old at 100 proof. Bottled in bond must be four, a minimum of four. This one's at 6. It's a very nicely done whiskey. And I thought it would pair nicely with this particular beer. Show you the glass. I even have the proper glass, as you see. The holiday. This is a glass I got for my birthday. Oh God, that smells delicious. Rich and decadent. You're gonna get a lot of the usual suspects, right? A lot of big vanilla on the nose. Almost like a vanilla cream like note. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gonna get some barrel. You're gonna feel some oak, some cinnamon, might get some allspice, some ginger. It's really up to you. A very easy, again, rich and decadent whiskey to drink. Elegantly smooth at that 100 proof. It's just an easy drinker, man. But a lot of flavor, a lot of aromatics. Now let's take a drink of this beer. See what we got. Oh, that's gorgeous. So as sweet as that whiskey is, it really brings out those dark roasted malts here. Almost gives me like a great big dark chocolate like note. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Black Friday, baby. When Black Friday comes. It's a Steely Dan flashback, man. Like that's never happened to you. Anyways, it hasn't, Tom. It's just you. Oh, mercy. Well, we made it through one holiday. We got through Thanksgiving. Now we've got whatever you celebrate next, right? Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus. But there's another one. What is it? Let me. Christmas. Yeah, that's it. Whatever you celebrate is coming up next. Uh, just remember, the war on Christmas won't end until Christmas gives up its illegal occupation of November. Oh man, those war on Christmas folks crack me up. They seem to forget there's other holidays in December. Saying happy holidays isn't slighting Christmas. It's simply understanding that maybe other people believe a little different than you. Maybe they're celebrating something else. We're being so egocentric. Oh, I prepared a couple other things just in case I wanted to keep talking after I was done with this. Sometimes I debate to either keep going or start a second video. But quite frankly, I probably will just keep talking if I want to keep drinking today. I usually stop and do a second video, but we'll see if my mind changes here. I am rather wore out. I am beat, but so typically I am off on Thanksgiving, but I begged, basically begged my boss, hey, let's open this here. Let's see what happens. Are you sure, Tom? Yeah, I want to open for a short shift. We got a lot of folks that might not have family near or family at all, so let's give them someplace to go. And I had a bigger turnout than I anticipated, to be honest, but it was nice. And it kind of helped my wife and I take our mind off of what we've been going through here, having recently lost our grandson. It's just been holidays are tough anyway, and with that, man, we're just kind of struggling to get through. So it kind of helped us both, I think, just to stay extremely busy yesterday. We'll see how the next set of holidays goes, right? Uh, I love that whiskey. Again, a lot of big barrel notes. You might feel some deep brown sugar because there's definitely some molasses going on, but you might feel it a little different too. You might even catch a hint of maple in there. You might feel some dark fruit notes. It won't be unusual if you pick up some date and or fig. Raisin wouldn't be unusual, but I would also say you some very dark overripe plum, dark cherry or black cherry. Oh, this is a very nice. It's hard to believe this is a Trader Joe's beer because I mean it wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $7.99 for the 6 pack. 7.5% double Bach. I mean, it's gorgeous. A lot of big flavor, a lot of aroma going on, and it really pairs beautifully with this particular whiskey. But I would think I would say any traditional bourbon, right? I don't know that I'd pair it with a wheated because wheateds tend to be a little sweet. I would pair this with a nice rye though, or even an American single malt, something big and chewy. Oh, fuck nuggets. Fuck it. I'm tired, man. It's been a long couple days. Yeah, Fridays can be brutal. I've been tired. Neither my wife and I have slept much in the last couple weeks. Because we feel like we just have to keep going. And I was struggling there for a while. Didn't want to really drink because I didn't want to go dark while I was awake. But I was afraid to take my muscle relaxers because sometimes they'll take me dark in my dreams. I didn't want to go there either. So then I had a stretch where I was not taking any pharmaceuticals at all. But then that led to a buildup of pain. So I had to start taking my anti-inflammatories again. So I was hurting so bad. I was getting where I get up. I mean, everything would just pop and crack. It just hurt. So, anyways, so tonight I opted for the whiskey or beer instead of the pharmaceutical. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I really like it, man. This holiday, some nice product. Though soft red wheat is really good. I'll be honest, this is a bottled and bond, and I love the bottled and bond. But their Rick House is just exquisite. Cheers, Tom. Happy Thanksgiving. What your beer said. I want to post your comment. Slancha. Um, if you missed it, I'm just having one I picked up from Trader Joe's a couple weeks back. This is their Winter Ride Double Bock at 7.5%. It's really nice. A very solid representation of the style. I hope all is well. Well, other than what I said earlier, yeah, I guess we're hanging in there. Hope all is well with you too. Oh, biscuits. I am off the weekend though. I got tomorrow and Sunday off, so I'll probably do some alcohol related things tomorrow. Honestly, it's starting to get cold here. Supposed to start getting real frigid here in the Ozarks starting tomorrow, and then even colder Sunday. So if all goes well, I won't even have to get out tomorrow. We've got plenty of food. I got plenty of beer and whiskey. Yeah, I'm really hoping to kind of stay in my pajamas all weekend. If you want to know the absolute truth. So unless something major happens, I'm not even going to get out the house tomorrow. I'll get up and take a shower and put on clean jammies, but I mean that's as ambitious as I hope to get all weekend. Oh yeah, Todd. I didn't know you started that. Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad you let me know. I'm going to post that here. I'll look that up. I wasn't aware. I'm sure you told me, but I forgot. Oh gosh. Oh, excuse me. Hope I didn't get any on you. That was terrible. That was awful, man. Why did you do that? I couldn't help it, man. It just slipped out. Anyway, it's luncheon. Oh, Black Friday. A lot of places do some Black Friday deals. Where I work, we opened up our Mug Club memberships to new members and had a few other specials going on. Uh, I didn't get involved with anything this year. I didn't. I mean, I was working from 12:30 to 10:30, so I didn't go line up early morning for anything else. I didn't worry if I didn't. There was nothing there that I really wanted. I'm not going to get in line for Bourbon County crap. It hasn't been worth a dick in a decade anyway, in my opinion. Damn, Tom, really? No, I mean some vintages are okay, but it's not worth the hype and hoopla. Since the AB InBev buyout, I mean, the quality and the consistency just hasn't been there. It's been what's improved is the marketing, right? They learned how to market the ship, but they couldn't make it better. Because that product was, man, it was just incredible. And then AB InBev takes over and they marketed the hell out of it. They sold a bunch, but the quality went down. I'm not sure how anybody can refute that. That's why really, I know. That's, some people say I would have more friends if I kept my opinions to myself. I'm too old, man. I'm not keeping anything to myself anymore. People are gonna like me or they're not. At this point, I just don't care anymore. Oh, mercy. This beer is nice. If you haven't had it from Trader Joe's, it is done very well. I'm gonna post your comment there, Todd. I don't disagree. I appreciate that. No, I'm not saying every vintage and every bottle has been bad. I'm just saying the consistency hasn't been there like it once was. They've tried to do too many different variations without concentrating on quality control. They've concentrated heavy on the marketing and they've been brilliant at it, but the consistency hasn't been there. I appreciate that. I don't know who else to be if you want to know the truth. Oh, well, as I get ready to wrap up this beer and whiskey, I think I will fix myself one more thing here. I gotta had a few things prepped just in case I want to run this a little longer. Got another Trader Joe's product I want to share a little with you. They had a few things that I hadn't seen before. So we don't have a Trader Joe's here in Springfield. We went to Kansas City for something else. Decided we'd just stop at Trader Joe's, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff, mostly food for the holidays. But I did get some liquor. Ain't gonna lie. I did get some things, but I had a few products I hadn't seen before. So I'm going to show some of that to you here. I think I'll do that next. But before I do that, let me show you this bottle one more time. Ben Holiday, they're out of Weston, Missouri. Oh, about, I don't know, about 40, 45 minutes north of Kansas City. I love that area. I've been to the distillery once. Unfortunately, wasn't able to spend a lot of time there, but I had a very nice experience. But I'm telling you, the products are just crazy good. I'm a bigger fan of this bourbon because I like a traditional bourbon. But their soft red wheat is done exquisitely well too. I will say though, I like Bottled and Bond. Bottled and Bond is great because you know what you're going to get, right? It has to be done a very specific way, but I do prefer their Rick House. Their Rick House stuff is, oh my lord, good. Yeah, so yeah, I mean it's a contract brew, and it's brewed. It's listed as brewed in San Jose, California. So if you look up breweries in San Jose, California, it's really not hard to figure out who does them. Oh, gosh almighty, that's nice. Okay, anyway, so bear with me. I gotta jump off camera for a minute or two, but don't go away. I'll be right back. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Anyways, Sláinte. But yeah, so basically for a contract brewed beer, it is done very well. It really is. I mean, 7.5% double bock, about $8 a six pack. Hell, man. Hell, man, what you gonna do? Anyways, again, bear with me. I'm gonna jump off camera for a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. So I said I had something prepared. That's not really true, other than the fact I had a glass ready. Had a glass ready with a cherry sitting at the bottom of it. But what I have here is I have this spiced whiskey. It was basically just a ready-made fall/winter old fashioned bourbon whiskey with spices, orange, molasses, and other natural flavors. It's 60 proof, so I'm going to pour it as is. Serving suggestion: enjoying your favorite whiskey cocktails for a festive twist or simply over ice. I have this chilled, so I'm not going to serve it over ice. I'm going to serve it, well, more. It's an old fashioned, but I'm serving it more like you would a Manhattan. Let's say that. But I might do a second version with an additive, but we'll see how this goes first. So basically, I just poured the whiskey in there. It is 60 proof. I have it well chilled, so I'm not going to serve it with any ice. I had the glass chilled as well. So I'm serving it kind of Sazerac style, if you will. Let me show that to you. If anybody's still with me, my Stardust Ballroom glass. Oh man. This isn't bad for a pre-made product. It's one of those things, again, we picked up at Trader Joe's. I hadn't seen before. I figured, why not? Let's check it out. They had another one, but I didn't pick it up. I just picked up this one in the smaller bottle because I didn't want to really be committed, right? Just in case it went awry. But the truth is, if I do get back to Trader Joe's before the end of winter, I probably will pick up at least one more bottle of this because it's not bad. And like I said, it's there, right? You can put it over ice. You can use it as a base for an old fashioned, or in this case, I'm serving it as an old fashioned. I've changed nothing. I'm serving it as a fall old fashioned because it's got all those flavors you want, right? But I mean, with those flavors and aromas, it would be fine to add a shot to some eggnog. If you want to horsepower up some eggnog, but you didn't want to go full whiskey, right? At only 60 proof, again, that adds a lot of other spice, other citrus notes. Would be perfect in some eggnog. Post your comment there, Todd. Yeah, let me know we want to do a podcast or video with me, and we'll set something up together. Stardust Ballroom. What is Stardust Ballroom? So Stardust Ballroom is an interesting place. It started mostly as an event center, but it's only about 5 minutes from my house. But they've started doing, booking bands in there. So I saw a show there, a few weeks back, and I only went to the show because a friend of mine was the promoter of the show, and the band. Although the band itself I wasn't familiar with, the band members I was. They were in big bands or in bands that were known well in this area back in the late 80s to early 90s. So since it was my first time there, and it was an interesting experience, right? They've got some nice cocktails. It's not, it's almost set up like an old school nightclub, right? There's some tables. It's nice. So it was a much different experience. Hey Gabriel, how are you, man? I'll post your comment there. Uh, Yeah, this is very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed, I say. I digress. Mercer, I thought about having something else with you. I really did. But the truth is, I probably better wait. Let this alcohol get in my system. Then we'll see where I'm at. If I'll come back for a late night or early morning video, if you will. But thank you, Todd, Gabriel, for checking in with me. I am Tom, the beer whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and I'm also Tom, the whiskey whisperer, whiskey evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all right, good guys.